Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Tommy Kraft.
And I'm Callie Bussell.
Co-founders, co-creators.
TK2 Films, Electron Blade. You've probably heard of us if you're watching this.
Yeah. We're very famous. And we're bringing you another Electron Blade video blog.
Yeah. So, sorry for the delays. We've just
accidentally deleted
the last one.
I had it on my Google Drive, and I needed some space. And I was editing from the Google Drive sync folder, and I forgot that when I deleted off my drive, it would delete it out of the sync folder. So here we are, a day late and a dollar short.
Except for it's more like a week and a half late. But...
Yeah. So first thing is I have a work in progress shot of the city of Chorus for you all. Been working on this city for a while, still got a lot to do, but hope you all like it. What'd you think of that, Callie?
That's so neat. Tommy told me the other day he spent 5 hours modeling a trash can for that shot. So if that lends you any insight into how extensive this project and this universe is and why things are moving as slowly as they are, that's why. 5 hours on a trash can. The good news is, if I recall correctly, we can reuse that trash can in other cities. So
the trash cans of Falrath are very uniform. Also, many hours spent on things like radio towers, street signs, various building segments, because all the buildings are being modeled with a modular approach. And the great thing is I can just drop all these into a game engine, Unreal Engine, for later on down the road.
Right, when we start working on our RPG, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Speaking of other mediums, we're currently in the process of working on our script for a graphic novel, which is really exciting because we are introducing one of my personal favorite characters who we did not get to show in the miniseries, which I was a little bit devastated about, but we get to tell his story in the graphic novel, and it's proving to be really fun.
Yeah, Sagiri is awesome.
Yeah.
So, and the script for the graphic novel, by the way, is almost done. Our goal is to have it completely finished by the end of the month, and Tony Davis will begin drawing then. That's really exciting.
If you haven't seen any of Tony's work so far, here's a couple samples of things that she's drawn for us so far. We've got the mural that she drew, and that's going to go on the front of the church in Chorus. We've got these concept photos for the city of Iridian.
I finally got the mural up on the church, by the way.
Let me see it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited.
I'll show you before I show everyone else.
Thanks.
And so another cool thing is I'm almost finished with a short. We are tentatively calling it the Fight Short. We shot it out on location back in freaking last spring.
It was the day after we shot Kai and Nova, so it was in April.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So we teamed up with our buddies at Ring of Steel and concepted this short, which includes the characters Nova and Akaika. You have not met Akaika yet, which is the next short.
I forgot they haven't met Akaika yet.
No.
Because I've just known him for so long.
I know. Akaika will be in 2 shorts from now, and in our mini-series, and played by the lovely Rick Trombley. But
you have kind of met him, because there's a short clip from the fight at Ring Steel's Ring of Stars Ring Stars studio of Ikaika, or his real name Rick, choke slamming.
Choke slamming.
Yeah.
Can we input that right here?
Yeah. Let's put it in again.
Okay. If you haven't seen this, check out the epicness of this shot.
Rick was formerly a wrestler, which makes me very happy. We had plans to go to Hell in a Cell together. I don't know if that's still happening, but anyway. Speaking of Rick, here's an interview with him.
Hello.
Who are you?
I am Rick. I am Akaika. I am Rikaika. I am also a producer now on the show, because Tommy and Callie like me, and I'm a ginger, and they collect gingers. I saw the casting call on the internet, and I became immediately obsessed just by seeing the little teaser that showed a sword and some really prophetic words in the background. And I began to tell all of my friends and all of my family and my wife that I have to be on this no matter what the cost. I was obsessed. it's definitely a nerd project made by nerds. It's going to be Star Wars. It's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy. It's Final Fantasy. It's all the things that idiots like me love and want to be a part of. You know, the fantasy and the science fiction and the giant, oversized, fancy swords. What was the question?
What is your survival job?
Oh, I work in the pits of hell, and I work for Ford Motor Company, which is the same thing. I'm not sure. I think it's because I'm a ginger. Again, you're just trying to collect me. Put my eyes in a jar. I think Akaika, the story evolved with him too quickly because you wrote him for me, and because as our relationship grew, so did Akaika's, who started out as not such a great guy, but we're quickly seeing that he's a good guy in reality, it seems, but he's going to need a really good reason to pull it out of him, and we haven't found it yet. But I think everyone's going to see that in only a matter of time before he joins the rebellion against Darth Vader or whoever our bad guy is. No, it's definitely not Eden. It was a little different than most projects because, again, the character was written for me after you guys got to know me a little bit, so it's kind of like playing myself in a different situation. So, I mean, really, it's almost a little more internal because I just think about what kind of person I might have been if I had been thrust into this world under these conditions, and I can see it happening because Akaika, he's just obsessed with glory at his core. At first, he needs it, he craves it, he needs to be loved, and in that quest to be loved, he ends up going a little further south than he should have on the decision scale, and he, over time, over years and years, he has become a person that he's not really.
Really? Oh,
Pay attention, Callie.
I was paying attention.
You're lost in my eyes, I know.
They look very nice with the nice light hitting them.
All right. We've all been there. The days are long. We're there for hours and hours, and we just keep each other going because we're in love with this project, and we all are a really, really weird family really quickly. We take care of each other, and we entertain each other, and we help each other out on set and what we need to do. And it's just family reunion after family reunion with work in the middle of it, basically.
But it doesn't even feel like work sometimes, does it?
No. If it were work, there'd be money. What we're creating doesn't just need to be made for us to feel good about us doing something cool. It needs to be seen by everybody. I think when people see what we're going to give them, everything will be different.
Isn't he just the greatest?
He's so great.
Love him so much. So we've got 2 more things on our agenda today, just 2 different events that we want to talk about really quickly. The first one being next week, we're going to New York City. Woo! Our short film Runaway is premiering at the New Filmmakers Film Festival. We couldn't be prouder. Thank you, Harrison Heller, we call him our remote TK tour because he lives in New York City, but he helps out and works with us when he can. We love you dearly, Harrison. He submitted for it, and well, we're gonna go watch Runaway in New York City.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking exciting.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks after that, we have Continuum, which is the science fiction convention we've helped to plan and kind of put together. And we've got some awesome panels going on. Tommy and I are going to talk about different forms of alternative media, making connections. We've got hair demos and makeup demos by our fantastic artists. We've got a costume workshop. We've got Tony talking about drawing. If you want to get a caricature done by Tony, she can do that too. Definitely come see us and hang out with us, even if you can, for just a night. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday filming screening Horizon, screening Runaway, and we might even just have a sneak peek from stuff from Electron Blade there. So if that is something that interests you, come hang out with us.
And real quick, final last thing, a quick shout out to, I'm sure there are others that I'm not aware of, but I know a couple of our big supporters, John Caballero and Dane Bash, live in Florida, and just went through a big hurricane, and good news, they're okay. I've spoken with you both, but quick shout out to you guys and everybody else in Florida for surviving that, and in Texas. So
yeah, we've been definitely thinking about you guys and hoping that everyone was okay.
Yeah, for sure. So that's all we got for you this week. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.